Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying some new pure protein puffs. I have Nacho Cheese.
And I have the brick oven pizza.
These were $1.75 each at Meijer, and they were over in the area where they keep their bars, like the Atkins bars.
Yeah.
And the,
for us, it was like in their pharmacy, like
yes.
right up front in the front wall.
Yes, so it wasn't over in like the grocery part of the store at all. So the Nacho Cheese, it says they have 18 grams of protein, 1 gram of sugar. It says it's 130 calories for the entire bag.
It's a smaller bag.
Yes. No artificial flavors, colors, or sweeteners, no non-GMO and gluten-free. These poppable savory puffs are high in protein, have 1 gram of sugar, and are irresistibly tasty and crunchy. So feel free to indulge without all the guilt and try our other Puffalicious flavor, brick oven pizza, which we're going to next.
So how big is this bag?
This is a, it says one bag is 1 ounce.
1 ounce, okay. 28 grams?
Yes.
I think we've got enough reviews. I now know.
1 ounce is 28 grams. Yeah. Okay, so Nacho Cheese.
So they look like little cheese puffs.
Yes.
They're crunchy like a Funyun.
Mm-hmm.
The texture is awful.
It is made, the first ingredient is milk protein isolate. And then nacho cheese. But there's also some spice.
Yeah,
it says spices, paprika extract.
You know what? I don't like that texture. As it feels like I've chewed up wet paper. But I could get used to it because it's not as bad as some things. I tell you what, there's some spice in there. I mean,
yes, there is some spice. And you would not, I don't mind it. It doesn't bother me. But if you're sensitive to spicy, then these might be too much for you.
They're pretty spicy in the back of your throat. Like a chili powder almost.
Yes. I don't mind the texture. I agree with Kevin that it's not like it does have the same texture as a Funyun. It's very, very crispy. It's not exactly like it though. So it would take a little bit getting used to.
It does.
But once you were eating those all the time, I think you would be fine.
Yeah. It's that first crunch around of the Funyun.
Yes.
Then after you're chewing it up and it breaks apart a little bit more, it's a chunkier kind of, the pieces are just chunkier. I don't know what the better way to say it, but they're just chunkier. Like I said, like wet paper or something.
I do like the spice in that though.
I do too. It's settled down now to where it's not bad.
Yeah, those are very nice. I could eat the whole bag because I like the flavor of that spice.
Yeah. I think after I've eaten probably 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, I think the texture would be fine. I'd be used to it.
If you had to compare that to a spice in a food, what would you?
Chili powder.
Chili, yeah. That's what I was thinking too. It's like a chili.
It says nacho. They could see a taco seasoning though too.
Yes, definitely taco seasoning. Yeah, absolutely.
So they could have called that taco.
Yeah, they could have. Taco seasoning would have been, or taco would have been the perfect name for it. This is brick oven pizza. It's 18 grams of protein, 1 gram of sugar, 130 calories.
I think it's neat that it's that much protein because think about I know there's drinks out there that are really high, like 30, but most of the drinks out there are only at like 20. So if you don't want to drink your calories and your protein, you can always eat these and chew your protein. Those smell like the typical pizza sauce spice.
They have that tomato flavor.
And whatever seasoning that is.
Oh, I like those. That is so good.
I like the flavor.
That tastes like a really, really good pizza sauce or spaghetti sauce.
It's very full of flavor. I mean, tons of flavor. I tell you what, it's the texture. It's the mid texture while you're chewing it. It starts out really good and crunchy, then it gets to this middle part that's kind of chunky kind of feeling, and then it ends fine.
Oh yeah.
Do you agree that kind of middle texture is kind of a little
But the way that I eat
weird
is before I get the first one down, I'm already taking my next one anyway, so I'm never going to notice that middle part really. I just
don't want you to think they're like a cheese puff or something like that.
Those are delicious.
I like both
flavor. I do too. I like them both. And if I wanted something spicy, I would get the nacho cheese. They're delicious. Or the brick oven pizza. That is, if you like
a rich tomato sauce.
Oh, it's so good. So much flavor. So if you haven't tried these or you're skeptical, if you know, you've been wanting to try some of these snacks and you don't know if it's worth the money or not, these are actually worth it.
They're good.
I'd much rather have this any day than some of those bars.
Or a drink.
Or a drink, yeah, because I would rather eat and chew my calories, the 130 calories, than drink one of those protein drinks. I would just rather have this for 18 grams of protein. These are terrific, though.
Yeah, they are very good.
And I think the 1 gram of sugar, that's good for keto, right?
It tons of carbs.
At 4 grams of carbs.
Plus you have to take away fiber and all that stuff,
so
whatever they do.
So I bet you, I would think these would be good for keto too.
You have to calculate it however you calculate it.
I would highly suggest looking
into it. Yeah.
Yes, and try these out. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.